Hi guys, welcome to Comfort Life channel. This is Irina here, and I hope you're having a great day so far. And in this video we are talking about the DIY recipe for muscle aches. I've had a couple of requests of the balm, but that recipe definitely will follow. Just right now I want to prepare something like the easiest for pretty much everyone, and that is the recipe for the soothing pine lavender bath, right? Who doesn't like to have a nice bath? The ingredients are pretty simple. We're going just to use a couple of essential oils, the Scots pine leaf oil and the lavender oil, and I also have the carrier oil here, and my baby's hands not going to be included in the recipe. So I believe this is really simple because sometimes when you have muscle aches, maybe caused by overwork or strain, maybe sports trauma, really leads to the sore muscles too. Sometimes the heat and essential oils are pretty much enough to provide the relief, and I hope that you would really enjoy this recipe. So, as I've mentioned, I am using Scots pine leaf oil. This is the one I have received from Plant Therapy. It also has cedarwood essential oil, but that's absolutely fine for me here. So I would, in the description down below this video, I would give you a couple of suggestions of the pine essential oil from Plant Therapy. And the second oil I'm going to use is the lavender. We shall need 4 drops of the lavender essential oil. I'm going just to mix everything up in here because pretty much that's what I'm going to just add to the bath right away. 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once we're done with the lavender, we are going to add 6 drops of pine essential oil in the same bowl right here. So let me count 6 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, it's a little bit, this oil is a little thicker than the lavender. And the last step would be to add the carrier oil, which is the grapeseed oil. Every time I should also mention, make sure that the area you're working is very well ventilated, because the oils, especially the pine, is actually very, very strong. So 1 tablespoon of carrier oil. I have this one a little bit here. Sorry for covering it up. So this is done. Just gonna add a little more. I'm using grapeseed, but any oil will do, obviously. So always use a measuring spoon. It's like really simple to be exact. And this is it. So you mix it all up, and maybe you might have a question, why would I need a carrier oil when I'm going to take a bath? It is actually important because otherwise the oils would just burn your skin. They will not really incorporate pretty well, so it won't be good and or safe. The other important thing I need to mention, that we are using the oil, so your bath might be slippery afterwards, so just be extra careful with that. I would say you need to draw a warm bath and add the entire treatment to the running water. That's like the best thing to do. You would need to soak for at least 15 minutes. Again, please, use caution when getting out of the bathtub, as it might be slippery. And you will need to repeat this treatment as needed. So, these oils and say this carrier oil, this is a good and pretty simple treatment for you to try like right away. If, of course, accompanied by a high fever or any worrisome symptoms, muscle aches may be a cause for concern. So you need to see a doctor to probably, have a diagnosis and the proper treatment. I have tried this bath and I like it for its benefits being so refreshing, kind of like renewing, and this is particularly nice after a long day of any physical labor. So, and computer labor, I would probably add to that list as well. So guys, I hope you like this recipe. Do not forget to put the thumbs up if you like this video, and definitely subscribe to the channel. This is a channel where you can find a lot of different recipes, DIY recipes for your health and beauty. Wishing you guys all the best, wishing you pain-free life, and I see you later. Bye.